Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for June 2021. This is for those with Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate 100% for everyone, so just take the parts that do and leave the rest for whoever it may be intended for. You're welcome to watch all of your signs for a more comprehensive overview of the month's potentials. As always, there will be an extended reading to go into greater insight about what we pull up here in the general, and the link for that can be found in the description box below. We're going to go over your astrology quickly first as well, so let's get started with the reading. Give me a second to shuffle and we'll get started. Okay, Aquarius, so let's go ahead and get started with your astrology. If you're not interested in the astrology part, you can just skip ahead a few minutes to the start of the reading. But we do have another eclipse this month, and this time it's a solar eclipse on the 10th. It's relatively benign for you personally, but this eclipse occurs in your 5th house, and it impacts on the children and children figures in your life. So they should be more cautious this period. A nice relaxing schedule is definitely called for. They could be having some life-changing kinds of experiences. Some are quite normal, but could still be disruptive nevertheless. Now, every solar eclipse tests love, tests the current relationship, and this one is no different. Usually, the dirty laundry in a relationship or the hidden resentments can surface now. Good relationships will resolve these things and get better though. Health is much improved over last month, and your house of health will gain even more strength after the 21st. I think you're on the case now regarding your health. You're focused here, and this is good. Mars moves into your 7th house of love on the 12th and stays there for the rest of the month. I think avoid the temptation of getting into power struggles with your partner, though. They could be more aggressive and prone to temper or impatience this month. And love's complicated. The eclipse, as I mentioned, will test a current relationship, but your needs in love are likely going to change. Until the 21st, love is about fun and games, though, or entertainment. It gets more serious after that, and singles are attracted to the person who can show them a good time now. I think we can hear my cat playing over here. Okay, so let's get into the reading and see what the cards have to say. You're starting off the first week of the month with the Justice card. Now, this represents a win-win solutions or cause and effect. This is an 11, which reduces to a 2, which is the number of assimilation. So I think you're adjusting to a new situation, or a new outcome is possible now. But this could involve Libra, but definitely involves the intellect in some way. Time frame for this energy to complete is fall, so October, November, December. But this is air energy, so this situation is in advanced stages likely, or has been going on prior to June, whatever this situation is for you. Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone, but whatever it is, you need everyone to be on the same page now regarding this. This could be related in some way to something that involves a lawyer or a judge or police or law enforcement, maybe an investigator, a mediator, a co-parent, even a parent, immigration, politics, contracts, negotiations, stuff like that anyway. But or maybe one of these that I just mentioned is your career, and there's something significant going on now. But on a personal level, you must be able to choose between right and wrong in order to create a healthy and sustainable lifestyle for yourself and those around you. In its most simplest meaning, if it doesn't involve anything we already said, that is what this is about. Choosing right or wrong, weighing up pros and cons of something, okay? Now, this is clarified by Ascended Masters. Now, this represents Jesus. This is the 4 Ascended Masters, so Jesus, Buddha, Hilarion, and Saint Germain. 7 is the number of wisdom. So perhaps you're gaining wisdom through the study of one of these people now, or wanting to grow spiritually or learn more about one of these religions. Now, I'm drawn to the lotus for you when I look at this, which is beauty growing out of the mud. So that's the Buddha, and the Buddha brings you, to greater consciousness and enlightenment. So that may be a religion or interest that you choose to look more deeply into now, or could be what assists you during this, whatever you have going on here with the Justice card. Now, your second week of the month, you have the World. Now, this represents travel or completion. 21 reduces to a 3, which is the number of initial achievement of goals. Now, the World card indicates new beginnings that naturally emerge out of a completion or after a completion cycle, okay? So celebrate your accomplishments and acknowledge that a major cycle is likely now coming to an end. This could be related to work. If you're in a relationship, you may have reached a significant milestone in the relationship, and you may now be ready for the next phase, such as marriage or moving in together, starting a family. Now, this is clarified by discovery. Now, this represents unexpected happy developments. 8 is the number of regeneration. So as we already have indicated by the World card, there's changes, something new and positive this week. So get ready, because I think a time of discovery is opening up for you now. Now, the third week of the month, you have the 6 of Swords. Now, this can represent movement of some kind. 6 is the number of relaxation. So perhaps you're moving to a more peaceful environment. This could involve an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but definitely involves power in some way. Time frame for this energy to complete is fall, so October, November, December at the latest. But this is air energy, so it's very strong. This can also indicate the need to draw upon a state of mental clarity, logic, and objectivity in order to examine where you've been and where you're going now. Financially, this suggests that your situation is about to change, and while you may need to make some sacrifices along the way, you're ultimately heading towards a better financial future. Showing up in the same reading as the World card indicates that embarking on a major trip or move may require you to leave behind friends and family, but it also opens the door to new experiences. Now, this is clarified by angels of the 4 directions. Now, this represents the 4 archangels, Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. 4 is the number of structure. So this indicates a powerful connection taking place at this time, connecting to your spirituality, your guides, your angels, your direction and purpose, and creating a new structure around these things now. Now, your 4th week of the month, you have the Tower. So this represents sudden change. 16 reduces to a 7, which is the number of wisdom. So everything going on, all of these changes are building and expanding your wisdom, okay? Now, this is your second 7, and many 7s in a reading indicate a period of introspection or solitude. I think these changes could be big and life-changing. Could involve a divorce or financial interruptions, health challenges, job loss, or really any event that penetrates to the core of your inner being, affecting you spiritually, mentally, or physically. This can be a painful and difficult process if you resist against the external forces that are pushing you to make any necessary changes or to reveal more of yourself, your authenticity. Related to finances, this could be, the market crashing, again, an unexpected job loss, injury resulting in loss of income, or an unexpected expense. But related to health, there could be a sudden change of events. Now, we know based on the astrology that your health is improving near the end of the month. So this could be something that happens that actually leads to an improvement in some areas. Now, clarifying this, you have status quo reversed. Number 2 is the number of receptivity. So it seems like you've been resistant to change this month, and that may be why this final week, the universe finally forces something drastic to bring about what's needed now. If it's not done by your own choosing, something like leaving a relationship or a job, then, it brings in a big change, not of your own making, such as the closing of a business that employs you to force you to leave that job, right? Or whatever it may be for you. And that's what this card reversed means also. So I think you're really guided to connect with your spirituality, your higher self, your guides, your angels, religion, whatever it is for you, and work with the universe, with source, co-creating and discovering your best path, your destiny to the direction of your happiness this month, okay? Don't try to control, but don't, bury your head in the sand and avoid either. Stay focused, but in a surrendered and flowing way. And then these changes that you have going on this month won't feel so difficult or hard. If you look here, the picture upright is a path towards a brighter future. It's reversed right now because there's some decisions still to be made, some direction unclear yet, because you're not perhaps focusing on the things that are going to lead you to this turning upright. So you've got the guidance here this month that is going to help you do so by the end of the month, okay? So that is what I have for you, Aquarius, for the month of June. I really hope that was helpful for you in some way. If it was, please let me know by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you don't already do so. The rest of these cards is where we're going to pick up in your extended reading, where we're going to go into much greater depth, more insight, more personal, about what we see here in the general reading. You can find that in the link below. I hope to see you over there. If not, I'll be back next month with your July readings. I hope you guys have a great month. Take care. Bye.